sit up, you sit up, you sit up, you sit up, like the cool blue light, 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 like the cool blue light.
Things about to change, it's evolution. Don't know what we're doing. I'm so about to change this evolution. About to shake the ground, you feel it moving with the revolution.
Screams louder than the crowd shout.
This the series they warned you about.
Dust on your face, sweat on your brow. Outlaw dirt, feel the rumble now. Engine growl, dust clouds rise. ODS the truth, no disguise. Often replicated, but we the mold. Trophies up, who's bold? You wanted the best, we got the best. Outlaw dirt, no time for rest. Often replicated, never replaced. ODS, the kings you chase. Tracks, adrenaline floods. Tires bite harder than a pit bull studs. Throttle wide open, no fear in the chest. Rivals left choking in our dirt cake quest. No brakes, just stakes, trophies gleam. Outlaw dirt, every racer's dream. You wanted the best, we got the best. Outlaw dirt, no time for rest. Often replicated, never replaced. Paint, hear the engines roar. Knuckles white, grip tight, time to brawl. On the edge, one slip, lose it all. Gravel spin, crowds yelling loud. ODS, we lead the crowd.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the delay here. We're here in Outlaw Dirt Series for Season 8 to kick off here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. A great field of cars here tonight. Qualifying is underway. 2 laps of distance for these guys right now. So let me try to get that set up. We're going to try to hop on somebody real quick. My overlay on my phone would not turn on, so we'll try to hop on somebody here real quick. Let's go on board here with Joseph Grandy. Grandy in the 518 machine on the track right now for qualifying, but Ian Elrod already setting up his first lap. So is Dustin. Dustin so far, quick time 14.751, and there goes Jay Henderson and Tyler Bickford. Bickford jumps up now. It's 14.577 for Tyler Bickford. He's up to P1. Devin Howard hitting P2 now. Bickford, second lap slower for him, 14.669. Jeffrey to the top of the charts on his last lap at 14.567 for Jeffrey Watt. Robert Clements also on the track here tonight. First lap in for him at 14.664. Second lap here, slower, 14.718 for Robert. Try to hop on Mr. Chris Thibodeau. Chris Thibodeau in the 44 machine right now. First lap in for him as he comes out of turns 3 and 4 this time by. First lap for Chris Thibodeau. He's going to be sitting with a 14.683. And more people jumping up to the top of the charts now. Devin Cole jumps up to 6th. Curtis 7th. And Joseph Grandy up to the top of the charts after probably a pause for a second. So he's on the top of the charts. And here comes Mason. Mason on top of the charts now at the 14.505. Sorry, 14.504 as he caught the infield tire there. Dawson is also going to head to the bottom of the track. Gavin up to the second now as well, 14.507. Almost clipped the tire. Same thing as we just saw there. Last lap in for him. Slower, 14.720 for Gavin there. Dylan Coyle as well, sitting 11th. More drivers on the track getting some lap time. Stephen Rayfield out there now. He's going to jump up to the top with the 14.457 for Rayfield. Ian Rumsey also right there behind him with the 14.464. Second lap slower for Rayfield. Second lap this time by for Ian Rumsey is going to be a little bit faster, I believe it was the second lap. So qualifying is concluded here tonight in Outlaw Dirt Series. What a field of cars for qualifying. Here's your results from your top 3 as we get ready for heat race number 1. Let's see if I get my overlay thing to work right now. If you, to be honest, Justin, if you want me to, I could go down to my room if you want the room to yourself. No, okay. Okay.
No, are we doing heat race and winter interviews?
No.
No, we are not doing interviews.
No, yeah. Yeah, sorry guys. This top three automatically advance. Only one caution. Leader has choice in the middle of 3 and 4 out of 4. Maintain pace 35-40. Good luck. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I got my overlay to work now, finally. So let's get ready for heat race number 1. Starting in the inside of row number 1 would be Stephen Rayfield. On the outside of him would be Joseph Grandy in the 518. Inside of row number 2, Ian Elrod on the outside of him. Inside row number 3 be Adam Scott and Keegan Newberry on the outside. Inside row number 4 be Caden Mays. I am going to say that last name so wrong. And outside of him would be Clay. And inside of row number 5, starting 9th here tonight, would be Dominic, tagging end of field for heat race number 1. 8 laps to distance for your first heat race here tonight. Stephen Rayfield has control in the middle of 3 and 4, or turns 4. Was going to find out who's going to be your top 3 here tonight. A lot on the line for the first season here tonight. we go, guys. Into turns 3 and 4 this time by Rayfield looking for the green flag for heat race number 1, and we are underway.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Green flag waving for heat race number 1. Rayfield takes it early right now. Joseph Grandy and Tyler Bickford gonna go side by side. Bickford contact with Grandy. Ian into Grandy.
We need a caution.
And a caution is gonna fly out for heat race
Yellow,
number
yellow.
1. Joseph Grandy has to tow to the pits. And Ian Elrod's gonna have to go in and try to get a quick repair. Let's go back and take a look at that incident right there. I do believe that would probably be on Tyler Bickford there, but let's also take a look real quick, a closer look. Alright, lap number 1. Keeper Bickford, he's going to take it to the inside. Adam got tight, pushed up. Bickford underneath of Joseph Grandy. Side by side right now. And really couldn't tell. It looked like due to netcode there, yeah, just some random netcode there off of Tyler Bickford, and just nowhere to go for Joseph Grandy. So really nothing there. Just a netcode situation. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back to green flag racing here at Charlotte. Green flag waving. Steven Rayfield still up front. Tyler Bickford sitting in P2. Adam in that final transfer spot right now. Here comes Caden in the 22 machine. He's rolling right behind Adam. He sees him. Contact in the back. Ian's in a row. Ian broke. He's going to have to try to pull off the racetrack. He's going to pull off now. Ian broke. He's done for possibly heat race number 1. Adam still holding off that final transfer spot. Rayfield still up in P1. Adam's getting a little bit closer to Bickford now. Bickford still trying to hold off that second position. Rayfield gets a little bit tight, pushes up. Here comes Tyler Bickford now for the lead. 3 laps to go, coming to 2. Rayfield maintains his speed and pulls away again. He's going to keep pulling away. 2 laps to go. Double six waving for the 5 cars, Stephen Rayfield. Keep on board here with Adam right now. He's going to still battle for P3. White flag waving for heat race number 1. Rayfield down the backstretch this time by. Into 3 and 4, pretty clean on the bottom out of turn number 4. Give heat race number 1 to Steve. Stephen Rayfield wins heat race number 1. Tyler Bickford second. Adam Scott in that third and final transfer spot into tonight's AMA, and the rest will have to go through a consolation race here tonight. All good. You want to do heat 2? Do call like I did? 30, 35, or 35, 40, top 3, all that, all those same rules, 1 caution, you know. Leader. Alright, I'll do it one more time. This is like a learning curve for you. Alright, heat race number 2, you guys are up on deck. Let's get that gridded right now, guys. Top 3 automatically advance the rest of the consi. Leader Ian, you have the control in the middle of 3 and 4 out of 4. Only 1 caution for this heat as well, guys. The rest will have to go through the consolation. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your starting lineup for heat race number 2. Starting inside of row number 1 will be Ian Rumsey, and outside of him will be Dawson. Inside of row number 2 will be Devin Coyle and Jay Henderson. On the outside of him, inside row number 3 will be Zach Hicks and Peyton Anderson, known as the Tire King. He is back here in Outlaw Dirt Series. Good to see him making his way back here in Outlaw Dirt Series. And tagging it inside of row number 4 will be Mason Wagner and Hunter McDougal in the back of the field. So no Jay Henderson, no Jay to the grid, so not too sure.
I was kind of looking at the 2-1 cars that are exactly the same.
And already people hitting in the back, so not too sure what's going on with that. What was going on with Jay? Oh, internet issue. Mr. Jay Henderson. I'm gonna have to change some camera angles, to be honest. I'm not liking my TV2. So we'll go with TV3 for right now, so. TV3 is pretty good. Yeah. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Heat race number 2 about to get underway. Ian Rumsey and Dalton in your front row right now. I know I'm saying the 5 car of Dawson. Is it Dawson? I believe it's Dawson. I'm not too sure, but here we go. Ian Rumsey has control into turns 3 and 4. We are racing for heat race number 2.
Green flag, green flag.
Ian Rumsey takes a great lead right now. Devin Coyle taking a peek to the inside of Dawson. He's still there side by side for P2. Devin looking to get a run. Here comes Zach Hicks on the outside. Zach Hicks also running the 1 car. He's going to get around Devin here down the backstretch. This time by side. Zach Hicks in the wall. Devin Coyle is going to run the middle. Now Zach Hicks and Dawson. And contact throughout the field. Yellow is out.
My bad.
Guys, like I said, off the mic. Like I said, just off the mic. We'll take a look at it. Don't worry about it. We'll take a look. Yeah, it's all on. So it's all gonna be all on Dawson.
Can I get away?
Yeah, you can give him away since he couldn't get out. So Dawson is gonna be receiving an EOL, even though he did go to pits. Yeah, go for it.
Coming low, Phil.
Yeah, you're good, Jay. Dawson, you're gonna receive an EOL for that one, for taking out Ian there.
Zach Hicks, you ain't got no go, cut.
Can I go back to the front?
Sorry, Ian, you went to the pit. You got your fast repair. Cannot give a spot back for that.
LOL.
Alright guys, let's start the grid up once again here, guys. Start to double up, I believe, whatever iRacing tells you. Alright, well, right now it's going to give, I believe, Devin Coyle P1 right now. So Devin Coyle holding off P1 for heat race number 2. Zach Hicks on the outside of him running the same lap. Hunter McDougal and Peyton Anderson, your top 4. So Devin Coyle taking us back to green flag action for heat race number 2.
Green.
Green flag out. Devin Coyle up front. Zach Hicks falls back to P3. Hunter McDougal up to second now. Zach Hicks battling side by side with Mason now. Mason to the inside of him. 3 wide. Here comes Peyton Anderson. 3 wide still. Jay Henderson making some late moves. He's 1 spot short of making A main right now. Zach Hicks has some nose damage. It's going to not help him here tonight at Charlotte, as you can probably tell, he's falling back pretty bad right now. And Mason, contact with Ian Rumsey. Mason is going to have to continue out throughout. No more cautions here tonight for race number 2. But right now, Jay Henderson on the move in the 18 machine. He's up in the final transfer spot. 3 laps to go. Hunter McDougal still sitting comfortable in P2, but don't count out Jay. He's trying to get more spots. Devin Coyle still up front, double sticks waving this time by for heat race number 2. Keep our eyes on for P1 and 2 right now. Here comes Hunter McDougal. McDougal sending it down low, side by side, coming out of turn number 4. Devin has it right now, white flag waving. Hunter McDougal moving into 1 machine. Your 1s are 1 and 2 right now into turns 3 and 4. Devin Coyle coming out of turn number 4. Give him heat race number 2 here tonight. Devin Devin Coyle takes home P1 here tonight in heat race number 2. Hunter McDougal second, and Jay Henderson and rest through the consolation heat race number 3 about to get underway here. Not too many heat races we got. It looks like 4 heat races, so 12 people are already going to be locked in, so not a lot from the consolation making it, so we'll find out. But here we go. Inside of row number 1 would be Mason. On the outside of him would be Dylan Coyle. Inside of row number 2 would be James Daw and Curtis Dafferson. On the outside of him. Inside of row number 3 would be Chris Thibodeau and Dustin Burchett on the outside of him. Inside of row number 4 would be Jonathan Clapp and Donnie Thibodeau tagging the end of the field. 8-car heat race once again. And I guess I have to do this one more time for Mr. Justin Henderson. Alright guys, heat race number 3, you guys are up on board. All starts are on the leader. Mason in the middle of 3 and 4 or out of 4. Maintain pace 35-40 miles an hour. Only 1 caution like we've been throwing it. So let's try to clean it up a little bit. But overall guys, remember in the middle of 3 and 4 on you Mason or out of 4. Top 3 make it. Heat race number 3 right now. Yep, middle of 3 and 4 out of 4. Only 1 caution. Yeah. Only 1 caution. No one I forgot to tell you, no one gets their spot back unless there was something very iRacing broken. Yeah. Yeah. Alright guys, here we go. Heat race number 3 about to get underway. Mason taking us off here tonight.
Green, green, green.
Green flag waving for heat race for number 3. Mason, he's going to be 3 wide. James Daw right there on the inside of Dylan. Now here comes Curtis as well. Curtis, he's looking for P3 on the top of the racetrack. James Daw is going to try to close the gap here on Curtis now. Try to get to the top. James has that final transfer spot right now. Couple cars towards the back. Chris Thibodeau trying to find some momentum to get back up toward the field. Donnie Thibodeau in the back. Same thing for Dustin. And contact. Not too sure what happened there. Yellow, yellow, yellow. And I'm not too sure what the hell is going on with my screen. There we go. So let's go back here and take a look and see what happened. We'll hop on board here with Chris Thibodeau. To the inside of him, it looked like Jonathan right there. He's going to send it down low and, ooh, yeah, tag Curtis. So Jonathan's going to be receiving a heat race EOL for that. Alright, Jonathan, you're going to be receiving an EOL for that. Getting, went for a slider on Chris and just came up too fast and caught Curtis there. So to the end of the line for you, Jonathan.
I'm clapping my hands right now.
Alright, 1 to go, 1 to go. I believe we're 1 to go.
We're 2 to go.
Alright, 2 to go.
Rob in the back.
Oh man. Let me see. This is why I can't do everything all together. Hopefully next week we'll have a different streamer for ODS. I love doing it once in a while, but I'm trying to mostly focus on the better than what we've been having for the past couple seasons we had. So hopefully this season is the turnaround for ODS and everyone else here tonight. So like I said, great car count. Love how everyone showed up, and you know what? I'm just happy that we can put on a good show for everyone and put it on the stream here tonight. So here we go. Coming to 5 laps to go. Mason still up front. Dylan Cole second. James Dodd in that final transfer spot. We are green.
Green flag, green flag.
Mason takes an early lead right now. Dylan Cole is going to fall back right behind him now. James Dodd looking comfortable in that final transfer spot. And here comes Dustin Burchett. Dustin is moving up to the field. He's up to 4th, looking for P3 now. Curtis right behind him. No, not giving up. Curtis gets a little bit of the wall. Dustin checked up for James. Curtis got some nose damage, though. He's going to stay side by side with Dustin. Contact, maybe. He's going to send Dustin a little bit sideways. P4 now. Dylan Coyle, Mason, and James, your top 3 right now, sitting comfortable in a good spot to make the A main as we're coming to 2 laps to go. Curtis and Dustin still going at it for P number 4 as we get back up here with James. James looking for a slider here on P2 on Dylan. He's going to get it down the back stretch. Here comes Dylan right back underneath of him. Slider into 3 and 4. James pushes up. White flag waving this time by. Dylan has P2, Jameson P3. Curtis trying everything on the last lap to get something done here. Anybody can do something to make a mistake. James and Dylan go down low to protect and give heat race number 1 to Mason in the 17 machine. Top 3 out of this one is going to be Mason and P1, Dylan in 2nd, James in 3rd. The rest through to consolation here tonight. So not too poor weapon. And Curtis at the end, we'll definitely have to take a look at that, as I see he has a wheel off. Heat race number 4 about to get on the track. Here we go with your starting lineup. Go ahead, I'll listen.
All right, heat 4. Leader fires in between the middle of 3 and out of 4. Keep a constant pace in between 30 and 40. There's only 1 caution, so use it wisely.
So, that's it. That sounds good. I'll usually say 35, 40, but 30 and 40 is about pretty good too. It's alright. It's alright. I didn't change it. Like I said, I need to update it. Alright, here we go, guys. Heat race number 4. Inside of row number 1 would be Gavin Gravitt, and then outside of him would be Jeffrey Ott. Inside of row number 2 would be Devin Howard and Robert Clement on outside of him. Inside of row number 3 would be Brandon Carroll and Harry Rittenhouse. And inside of row number 4 would be Adrian and Damien on outside of him. So another great heat race here tonight on board. Definitely going to be interesting to watch this one. Gavin, Jeffrey, Devin. I think Devin Howard, actually from the FTM crew, he actually ended up finishing P1 back-to-back with us here in Outlaw Dirt Series. The only one to finish back-to-back in P1. And he probably wants another repeat here tonight. And actually not tonight, and another in this season. So let's see if he can get it locked in tonight and lock himself into a good position. But here we go. On starts on Gavin here in the middle, 3 out of 4, and we are racing for heat race number 4, your last one here tonight.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Green flag waiting for heat race number 4 underway. Gavin has P1 right now. Devin Howard sitting comfortable in P3, looking for P2. Jeffrey takes it right back. Here comes Robert Clement in the 17. He's working up there. A couple cars in the back already, side by side. The 22 on the track with no tire. Hopefully he can pull off. Try to have him pull off to the infield. Adrian. Yeah.
Adrian to 22. If you can't try to pull off the track, please.
Yeah, I'm trying to get down to the pit. I wasn't expecting that white car to push me that hard.
All good, all good. All right,
You're
good,
good, thank
good battle right now for P2. Devin and Jeffrey going at it. Devin checks up side by side for P2 now. Devin has it right back underneath him. Slider here into 1 and 2. Jeffrey's going to do cross move. Down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Slider back here into 3 and 4 from Jeffrey. Devin right back underneath of him. Crossover move once again. Side by side coming out of 4. Jeffrey give a P2 right now. I realized I had no overlay on for that one, so my fault on that, guys. Coming to 3 laps to go. Jeffrey and Devin Howard still going at it for P2. And they're both locked into the A main. That's what you got to think about. They're battling for a transfer spot and also a good position in the A main. And you got to think, you got Brandon Carroll coming in behind him, getting closer to him. I think keep throwing sliders on each other as we come to 2 laps to go. Devin Howard and Jeffrey still going at each other right now. Jeffrey's going to get a nice run down the backstretch. Send it side by side here into 3 and 4. Slider again here out of turn number 4. Jeffrey's not going to get it clear. Give P2 to Devin now. White flag waving. Here comes Brandon Carroll. Carroll in the 51 looking on Jeffrey now. Last lap. Jeffrey holding off that final transfer spot. Can Brandon Carroll somehow sneak his way into tonight's A main coming out of turn number 4? He's not going to be able to do it. Give P3 to Jeffrey. Gavin comes in P1. Devin second. Jeffrey in a third. The rest through to consolation here tonight. Now, consolations. Here we go. Let's see what we have. It's either going to be 1 B main, or we got a C main and a B main. Let me make sure. I want to see what gets taken out of the C main and B main. So C main 3 and 3. Does that
How
make
many
18?
is going from C?
All right, let me do it real quick.
30, by God, 30.
All right, guys. Consolation. 10 of you top automatically advance into the rest. 12 laps of distance, guys. Only 1 caution per consolation as well. So make sure you guys are racing pretty clean. Understand everyone wants to make the first night for points. Lock yourselves up in there pretty good. But try to race a lot of people with respect. Racing's been pretty good. So watch your sliders and everything. Same thing. Leader has control in the middle of 3 and 4 or out of 4. Maintain pace 35-40. Good luck, guys.
Hey, good luck, Chris.
Only 1 caution for the consi.
No pressure, by God. Good luck.
All right, here we go. Inside row number 1 for your C main here tonight would be Caden on outside. I think it would be Dustin Burchett on the
No
inside of row
pressure
number 2
at all,
would be
by
Keegan
God.
Newberry and Donnie Thibodeau. On outside, inside row number 3 would be Clay and Chris Thibodeau. On outside of him, inside row number 4 would be Dominic and
Alright,
Jonathan
nice
Clapp.
shot.
And inside row number 5 would be Ian Elrod and Curtis Daverson for your last 2 rows here tonight. So definitely going to be interesting to watch these 2 come from the back for 12 laps. And also make sure these guys are off the mic at all time too, if they come across again. Green flag waving once again, or sorry, not once again, for your C main. Right now, Caden has.
Were they red?
You can clear as black. Right now, Caden has P1. Clay sitting P2. Dustin Burchett right now holding off that final transfer spot, but here comes Ian Elrod. Elrod up to P4 right now. Side-by-side action going on for P2. Dustin looking for more positions here in tonight's A main, or C main. Like I said, top 3 make it, so you want to definitely make the top 3 here tonight. Donnie Thibodeau is going to take a peek to the inside of Ian Elrod, not going to get him yet. Dustin's still trying to get around to 10, and closing on him once again. Dustin gets a little bit crossed over there from a 10. Side-by-side action now. Donnie Thibodeau making some late race moves. Chris Thibodeau also right behind him. A little bit strange to see Donnie Thibodeau in front of Chris Thibodeau. I'm not going to say nothing, but man, Donnie is on the move here tonight. And here comes a slider for P3 on Dustin. Dustin falls back to P5 now. Dustin looking for P4 slider. Comes across the nose of Dustin. Sorry, off of Donnie. Now Chris Thibodeau is going to take action and go across Donnie here. Dustin sitting P4, and Dustin's in the wall. Dustin's broke on top of the turn 3 and 4. If he can get off the track. No, he's off. So right now, sitting P3, still Ian Elrod. Chris, got to run him down here with only 5 laps to go. Caden still sitting comfortable in P1 by almost a half a second here. Ian Elrod trying everything to move up through the field to get away from Chris Thibodeau, but Chris Thibodeau is on the move in the 44 now. 4 laps to go. Thibodeau in the 44 making some late moves here in tonight's C-Main. Can Ian Elrod hold him off, or can Chris Thibodeau get around him? Clay in the number 10 car gets a little bit sideways now. He's getting close. The top 3rd and 4th are closer to him now. 2 laps to go, coming in here in a 3 and 4. Ian taking it inside of Clay, not going to get him. He's going to stay towards the bottom middle of the racetrack, side by side for P2. 2 laps to go for Caden. Caden has almost 2 seconds on the guys behind, so no need for Caden to worry about a transfer spot. But right now, Ian takes P2 away. Now Chris Thibodeau is going to focus his eyes on for the final transfer spot. Thibodeau is going to run the middle, side by side for P2, still going on between Clay and Ian. Clay is going to stay right there. Chris Thibodeau, last chance to get around Clay here. He's not going to get it. Give Clay P3 at the line. What a race for your consolation here tonight. Top 3 that made it, Caden, Ian, and Clay. Those top 3 automatically advance. The rest will have to go home. What were you saying? Alright, here we go for your B main up here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Starting inside of row number 1 would be Peyton Anderson and Brandon Carroll on the outside of him. Inside of row number 2 would be Zach Hicks and Harry Rittenhouse on the outside. Inside of row number 3 would be Mason Wagner and Robert Clements on the outside, starting 6 here tonight. Inside of row number 4 would be Ian Rumsey and Damian on the outside of him, starting 8th. Inside of row number 5 would be Dawson and crap, I knew I say his name already, I just can't remember it. Man, it's driving me crazy. I can't even say his name right now. The 22 car starting 10th here tonight. Aaron. I know I'm gonna get yelled at for it, but oh well. And tagging the end of the field inside of row number 6 would be Joseph Grandy. So no Grandy or Dalton. So only 9 cars on the field for your B main here tonight. Like I said, top 3 automatically advance into the A main. The rest will have to go home here tonight. Alright guys, same thing, B main, top 3 automatically advance. Try to keep everyone a lot of room, a lot of fast drivers here. We had no cautions in that last one. We could have thrown one, but Dustin, thank you for pulling off, keeping it green for us, so thank you, Dustin. But overall guys, let's put on a good show here. B main, 12 laps, top 3. Maintain pace 35-40 on you, Peyton, in the middle of 3 and 4 out of 4. Well, hopefully I'll have somebody else streaming as well to help out, so you don't have to be alone, you know.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Green flag waving for your B main here tonight. Right now, Peyton Anderson up front leading your B main. Zach Hicks sitting in P2. Side by side action going on with Brandon Carroll. Brandon Carroll gets slid up by Zach Hicks. Zach takes P2 away from Carroll. Brandon taking a look for P2, P1 now. 2 for 1, 3 wide, 4 wide down the backstretch. Here comes Ian Rumsey as well in the 25 car. 3 wide for 2 now. Peyton Anderson in the wall, nowhere to go. Everyone's still tight on each other. Everyone saves it. Here comes Harry now to the inside. Still 3 wide for final transfer spot. No one giving nobody room. Everyone wants to try to get a spot already into the early race. Right now, Ian Rumsey trying to hunt down Zach Hicks for P1. Brandon Carroll still sitting in that final transfer spot. Harry's going to take a look to the inside. Brandon, a little bit of contact there with Ian Rumsey. Still right there. Contact maybe coming out of 2. No. Right now, Carroll has some heavy nose damage in that left front, so hopefully it doesn't really affect him here tonight. Harry still looking for more. Peyton Anderson also wants to get back up there to make the A main. Rumsey into the wall a little bit. Brandon Carroll looking for a slider here in 3 and 4. He's going to come across Ian right back underneath him. Crossover move. 6 laps to go. Contact. He's going to put a car up high. Still 3 wide. Not going to leave him any room right now. Cluster towards your final transfer spot. Brandon and Ian Rumsey going at it pretty hard. 3 wide still for P3. Brandon Carroll has it right now. Ian Rumsey takes it right back. Rumsey cut him off. Neck code it looked like. Not too sure. Peyton Anderson to the inside of him now. Still 3 wide. 4 laps to go. Peyton Anderson. Oh, and the caution is going to be thrown out. Yes, it is. Caution is out. Not too sure what I just witnessed with Ian Rumsey and...
That is 2 times this race.
Off the mic, Ian. Like I said, only come across the mic when you're asking for a black clear or apologizing, guys. I did not have to repeat myself. Let's take a look here. First one was on Peyton. Peyton gets into the wall, spins. Then we'll go up here with Ian. Brandon, ooh, I'm not too sure what happened here. Brandon sent it down low, and yeah, it is straight line Ian Rumsey there. So Brandon, sadly, out of the race already. Ian's going to have to go in and get a fast repair. He's going to have to go back out. Peyton, how much time you got left?
Do what?
I got about a minute.
Alright, keep me updated.
I'm taking my spot back on that one.
He is not getting his spot back. Sorry, Ian, does not work here in Outlaw Dirt Series. You'll have to go to the end of the field.
I've got a straight line.
Yeah, I understand you got straight line, but it's how we roll here. We don't have favorites here, so you have to go to the end of the line.
Oh, favorite? This is dumb.
Ian, last you went in for a fast repair.
I mean, what other option does he have when he gets trash under caution? Come on, now. Think with common sense, big dog.
Yep. I didn't know we were going on the green. Alright, well, we are 1 to green, and my crap is messing up on me. So right now, Zach Hicks still sitting P1, Harry second, and Robert Clements in that final transfer spot. Ian Rumsey looking for P3. He's going to get a little bit of contact now with Roberts. Robert not too happy with him. Side by side coming out of turn number 4. And Ian, oh, sorry, no, Roberts. No, who comes in P3 here tonight? Robert Clements actually comes in P3 because blacks were not cleared. So Roberts actually makes the last transfer spot into the A main. Nothing. Yep, yep. Alright guys, we're going to use about 3 minutes worth of track work here. For the guys who didn't make it, Sorry that you guys didn't make it. If you guys gonna pull a ticket at the end in the Discord, if you have a problem, please do so. I'll get to you with either tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. I will not be on tonight, so thank you guys for coming out. If you guys didn't make it, to the rest who did make it, only 3 minutes on the track, please. 3 minutes, and we're gonna pull off and get ready for tonight's A main. Oh yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm gonna take a quick break, real quick, and I'm gonna get for tonight's A main. All right, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for Outlaw Dirt Series. Your A main starting lineup is on the field. Let's get that gridded up for you guys. So right now it's being weird for me, but here we go. Outside of row number 9 will be Robert Clements, and tagging it inside of row number 9 will be Clay. Outside of him will be Harry Rittenhouse and Ian Elrod. And tagging it outside of row number 7 will be Zach Hicks and Caden on the inside of him. Outside of row number 6 will be Jeffrey Watt and James Don inside of him. Outside row number 5 will be Jay Henderson and Adam Scott. Outside of row number 4 will be Devin Howard and Dylan Coyle on the inside of him. Outside of row number 3, and Tyler Bickford. Outside of row number 2 would be Gavin Grivnet. Sorry, Gavin. And inside of him would be Mason. And here is your front row. Starting outside of row number 1 would be Devin Coyle, and your fastest qualifier here tonight and your first heat race winner here tonight, Mr. Stephen Rayfield. Rayfield starts to pull here tonight. 40 laps of distance. Anybody's ball game here tonight. hopefully less cautions here tonight. So 40 laps. Rayfield, Devin, Mason, Gavin, your top 4. Here we go into 3 and 4 this time by. We are racing for 40 laps here tonight.
Green flag, green flag.
Rayfield off to a great start. Mason up to second. Bickford a little bit low, clips the top. Front left is broken for Bickford, I believe. No, it's not. I couldn't tell, but he's going to fall back pretty deep. Right now, top 4 still right there. Hunter McDougal into the wall. Contact there. Dylan Cole is going to get around him now for P5. Rayfield still holding off P1. Devin Cole comes right back underneath of him. Side by side. Mason right there. Gavin as well right behind David. Or, sorry, Devin. Slider here in 3 and 4 coming from David. Devin, oh my god, I keep saying David all of a sudden. Mason right back underneath of him. Slider for P2 again in the 1 and 2 side by side down the backstretch. Devin looking to take him right back. Gavin's right there looking to get P3 as well. Let him know. Give him a warning if it's pretty bad. Right now, Gavin, Devin, Mason, and Dylan all right there, letting Stephen Rayfield pull away. And Mason, a little bit of contact off of Devin. Dylan also right there. Devin Howard trying to get around these guys. He's going to hug the bottom of the racetrack. Devin's going to fall back to P3. Gavin and P2 now rolling away from these guys. Dylan Coyle looking for P4. Mason has it. Sorry, P3. Dylan to the bottom of the racetrack. Adam Scott as well right there. Here 3 wide towards the back of the field as well. Hunter McDougal looking for more contact with Devin. Caution, caution, caution.
Yellow flag is out.
And Devin Coyle, the first car to get hit. Take a look at that. I believe that's going to be on Hunter McDougal. McDougal hard into Devin right there. There's nowhere to go for Devin. It looked like he turned into the wall. I'm not going to say he did it on purpose, but still got tight, get into the wall there. So first EOL goes out to Hunter McDougal there as Devin goes in for a quick repair. Hunter McDougal will receive your first EOL of the night, getting a little bit of contact there, sending Devin Coyle into the wall in 3. Right now, we're still 2 to go. Is there anybody in the pits, Justin? No? Alright. With 22 to 20.
Alright, 22, you were blinking pretty good there, bud.
22 again. Behind Ian. Oh, Caden.
Oh, no, number 30 there, Caden. You are blinking, bud.
My end, he's pretty good, but if he keeps getting worse, just let him know he's just gonna have to go to the end of the field. Alright, yeah, just keep an eye on it. Alright guys, you guys are doing pretty good. Remember, 35, 40 miles an hour on you, Rayfield. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, coming back to 32 laps ago when we go green here. Rayfield taking this green flag action once again at Charlotte. Good start for Mason. Mason's going to get around Gavin now for P2. Gavin's going straight to the top, 3 wide already for P3. Gavin on the top of the racetrack, contact with Mason. He's going to get a little bit checked up. Mason looking for a slider here. Rayfield right there in the mix. Rayfield's going to pull away now. Mason and Gavin going at it for P2. Devin Howard. Little bit of contact there with Dylan Coyle, and I'm not too sure if there was an accident or not. I'm hearing banging, a lot of banging going on. So right now, Mason and Gavin still going at it, still bumping their cars like it's bumper cars out here. Adam Scott up to 4th right now. Devin Howard still looking to get that 316 up to top 3 here tonight. Adam got pinched a little bit. Here comes Jay Henderson. Henderson into the top 5 now. He's going to throw a slider here on Devin. Adam right there as well. Adam all over the back end of the 316 of Devin Howard. Jay Henderson falls back. Devin takes P4 back away from Adam. Adam looking for a slider, not going to get him in 1-2. Rayfield pulls by almost 2 seconds on the gap in the field behind him already. Devin Howard and Adam.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And yellow is out. Robert Clements in the wall. Let's take a look what happened here. Oh, let's see. I saw a car in the wall earlier. Who was that? Was that Ian Elrod? Force 3 wide. Devin, Dylan, contact. Oh, man. That's going to be a tough call right there. Have to keep an eye on that one right here. Let's see. Was it Zach Hicks? Oh, yeah. There's 2 ones right there. I can't tell. Side by side. Zach comes up and actually Dylan here. And, yeah. To go for Ian, so if I believe, who was it? Zach Hicks that put him in the came up. All right, that's how it's gonna be then. Yep, this came out. All right, Zach, it's gonna be on you. Kind of came up into Dylan and forced Dylan up into Ian and putting Ian into the wall. So Zach, that's gonna be your first EOL of the night as well. You got him? Okay. I know. That's why I tried getting it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, we're 27 laps to go, coming to 26 when we go green. Rayfield's still up front. He had pretty much a 2-second lead on the people behind him, so right now the field has shorn up 17. Oh no, make it 18. So 18 still on the track this time. Clearance.
Green's out. Green
Probably went to the pit. Rayfield to the top of the racetrack. Devin Howard looking for P2. He's going to slider, not going to get it. Mason has it right now. Devin looking for P1 and 2. He's sliding up in 3 and 4. Rayfield has it. Mason has to check up on Devin Howard. Mason to the inside, slider here in a 1 and 2. He's not going to get Devin checked up a little bit. Jay Henderson 3 wide with Jeffrey now. Devin trying everything to get around Mason here. He's going to stay side by side. Mason in the wall. Adam in the wall. Contact with Jay. Everyone keeps it together. Jay has some nose damage now. That might have hurt him a little bit. Devin still trying to get around the 17 of Mason. Still trying to take his time, but here comes Jeffrey. Jeffrey also in the move in the 66 machine. Slider for P2. Mason right back underneath from crossover move. Rayfield has about almost 2 seconds once again on the field. 22 laps to go. Mason looking pretty good up front right now. Jeffrey holding F that final 4th position. Adam still trying to get around him. Couple cars in the back working through the field once again. Ian Elrod, he's back up into the top 10 now. Mason in the wall a little bit. Devin Howard right there, still right all over the 17 of Mason. Yep. Is it that bad right now? If it gets like chaos and the people can't race around him, then yes, tell him he has to go to the end. And broke on top, and he just got killed. And Jay Henderson, the guy who was up in the top 5, involved in this one right now. Not too sure what happened. take a look and see what happened to Jay Henderson. Might have looked like he got the inside tire here. We'll go keep an eye on him right now. Contact with Bickford from Adam. Oh, just the contact from Bickford just sent him down low. This broke his front end, actually. So, if I had to really call this one, I would have to say it was pretty much a racing deal. Bickford kind of came up and Adam kind of flung his car down into Jay, causing Jay's front end to break there. So, really on nobody. This is a racing deal. Sorry? Alright. You doing it, or you want me? Okay. Alright, going back and watching a replay there, guys. Contact off of Adam's car. Adam got into the wall. Bickford was right there. Kind of sent Bickford down low into Jay. And Jay, just to contact us, a little bit of contact there, broke your front end. So, racing deal on that part there on no one. Caden, just to let you know, you're blinking still. Just to let you know, if it gets any worse, we're going to have to put you to the end of the field. If it gets worse again. Yeah. But here we go. I think we're one to go here, right? Yep. Rayfield off into 3 and 4. Mason still second. Devin slept on the start a little bit. Mason's right behind him though. And Robert
Yellow.
and caution again on everyone in the back of the field. We're going to change it to single foul. We'll take a look here, see what happened here. Gavin got to the inside of Hunter McDougal, and we'll see. Yeah, Hunter was ready. Gavin was sending it right there to the inside of him. And just broke the end, and everyone else is big caution. I really can't call it on no one, to be honest, but everyone's just going to have to go in and get their fast repair. Can't really call that on anyone. Gavin, just to beware, just try to force 3 wide on the start like that again. Kind of a little bit forced it. Let Hunter didn't know you're there. Contact dragging you down the field, and more cars involved in that one. So single file restart, guys, until we can get this cleaned up here. So single file restart, clean it up. Alright, well, not a good start for Ian Elrod, I can tell you that. Ian is not a happy person right now. Devin, are you out of fast repairs? Oh, driver chat.
Get in.
Sorry?
They have Black Claire.
Hey, y'all swim boys ain't learning how to fucking drive.
Alright. Alright, I'm not really here over across the stream, Ian.
We are one, Devin.
Rayfield taking us back to green. Single file restart due to cautions now. Mason still right behind Rayfield. Rayfield feels the pressure from Mason though, but Mason, what you gotta think, he might have been pushing that car a little bit too hard, battling with Devin and a couple of other drivers right now. 16 laps to go already. Rayfield still up front. Devin Howard in at 3rd position. Jeffrey trying to get to the P3. Bickford as well. He's looking for more as that kicks, works himself up to the top 5. Almost top 5. Bickford holding off that final that final spot right now. I want to say transfer spot. Mason as well trying to hunt down Rayfield. Rayfield pulling away from Mason again right now. Rayfield leading this race with 14 laps to go. Devin Howard on the top of the racetrack side by side with Jeffrey. Jeffrey's right there. He's staying to the bottom of the racetrack. Side by side. Devin still has it right now. Bickford in the move as well. He's looking to get around these two. coming to 12 laps to go. Mason closing in on your leader a little bit. As I say that, he's actually going to start pulling away now again. Jeffrey's still going at it for P3.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And one is turning. It's going to be on Gavin again. So Gavin in the wall. We'll see what happened here. Let's keep our eyes on the 25 machine. Gavin's going to go up top. Force it up there. I mean, Harry had nowhere to go. Just force it up there and Robert right into him. So, to be honest, that's not going to be on Harry. That's going to have to be... Yeah, that's just pretty much a racing deal right there. That's really nobody's call on that one. Harry, like I said, was right there, and Gavin just tried to force it there. Another racing deal there. Nothing on Harry. Harry had the line. Gavin just tried to force it on the top to get around him. Just couldn't get around and clip the wall, and ended up breaking you right there, and Robert collecting you as well. Do we go back to? Should we go back to double or stay single? It's too late or not? I think it's too late. Yeah, don't worry about it, guys. Stay single file. It's too late. Yeah, I just didn't know what we were gonna do. Yeah. Alright, here we go, guys. Into 3 and 4. Rayfield still has control of the field, and we are racing once again. 11 laps to go for tonight's A main. Devin Howard into the wall. Jeffrey's going to get around him now. Big Slow falls back. Jeffrey in that 3rd position now. Big Slow's going to go right back to the top of the racetrack, try to get around him. Yeah. Dylan jumped McDougal. If he jumped it, don't clear it. I don't let nobody jump the starts. Yeah. Yeah. But right now, Jeffrey looking for P2 right now on Mason. Mason falling back now. Jeffrey on the very bottom. He's on the move. He's in 2nd right now. Mason falls back to P3. Side-by-side action going on. Jeffrey on the bottom, rolling the field. Tyler Bickford as well. He's trying to get around Big Slow here in the 316. Jeffrey still side-by-side for P2. Steven Rayfield still up front. And caution is going to be out. And Ian Elrod. No, who was it on? Let's see. I do. It's kind of broken. I'm trying to look at that. Yeah, Jay got in the wall, yeah. Jay got in the wall there, but let's go back here. Possibly a jump from Dylan. Not too sure. I have to go back and take a look here. Let's see. Hunter McDougal. No, I'll call that a jump. You can't really do that until you pass the line, so that's going to leave that as a jump for Dylan. Usually I give him a warning. Just keep an eye on it, clear it, and see what happens. But Alright, one to go this time by. Rayfield still has control of the field. Jeffrey was on the move. He's fell back to P3, and I think somebody's not happy at somebody. Not too sure who it is, but Here we go. Steven Rayfield up front, leading almost every 40 laps here tonight. Can he get it done here? Coming to the last 6 laps here in the 3 and 4, and we are racing once again.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Rayfield to the top of the racetrack. And Dylan Coyle, yep, throw it.
Yellow flag is out.
And now he keeps it going now. Let's find out what happened here. Hunter just tried doing the same thing that happened to him on the start of the race. So Hunter McDougal is actually, that is his second one of the night. So Hunter McDougal is going to be parked for the night. Alright, good no on that part. Alright guys, let the pace truck by if it's telling you to let it by. A lot of people jump into starts here, guys. You cannot pass no one until you cross the line, so careful with that. We will not clear your black for it. Is everyone ready? It's already under cautions. You got 2 laps to go. Alright guys, here we go. 1 to go. Pace truck lights are still on. If you look at the pace truck, we're 1 to go now, so I would say no. Unless you already gave it to him. No? Okay, no, yeah. If somehow we get another caution, I will say absolutely. Just to give him a lap ahead. But here we go, guys. Coming back to green. 5 laps to go. Single file restarts. Everyone is impatient here, so we're going to find out who can come on top here tonight. Right now, it's all been about Rayfield. Rayfield takes us off the green flag once again. 5 laps to go. He's going to roll the middle of the racetrack. Jeffrey sitting in P3 right now, trying to get that P2 spot away from Mason again. Devin Howard on the top of the racetrack, rolling the top. He's rolling the top right now, getting closer to your top 2 right now. The 316 of Big Slow rolling the top of the track, getting closer to Mason and Jeffrey with coming to 3 laps to go. Bickford down low, side by side with him as well. Keeper battle for second. Jeffrey takes it right now, 3 laps to go. Mason on top. Here comes Big Slow as well, right behind him. Mason not giving up. He's going to stay to the middle and top of the racetrack. 3 wide almost for second. Bickford right there. Can the 316 of Big Slow get something done here tonight? He's going to force it on the top of the racetrack. He's going to work around Mason. He's right there. Mason loses that 3rd position. Contact with Jeffrey there. He's going to have a big time. Mason loses it now. Bickford in the move right now. Mason falls back to P5. White flag waving. Bickford, 3 wide, Devin, Bickford, Jeffrey, all right there, battling for second, but coming out of turn 3 and 4, give your feature winner to Steven Rayfield, but coming out of turn number 4, give Big Slow P2. Wow, top 3 to the front stretch, please, top 3 to the front stretch. What a race towards the end, guys, that was amazing. Remember to head to the waiting room, and I'll pull you guys up 1 by 1 for your interviews. I'll let you guys know when you guys are good, if you want to, yeah. Yep. Alright, you guys are good. Just head into the waiting room and we'll pull you guys up 1 by 1. So what a race that was, ladies and gentlemen. A good show here tonight. Like I do all the time in every league race, always go back about 10 laps. Then we'll bring in our top 3 and interview them. So our first guy we're going to bring in is going to be Jeffrey if he is ready. So give me a second as I get that. Alright, well, I can wait, so. Alright, I'm going to head to the broadcast room and I'll be right back, guys. If you want to, yeah. Oh yeah, he will. Don't worry. He'll get his. He'll get his. All right, come on. Who am I missing? Jeffrey. I'm just missing Jeffrey. I'm just miss. All right, know what? I ain't gonna wait on Jeffrey. We'll bring in the big slow Devin real quick. Let's see. Discord audio is on. All right. All right, big slow. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey man, dude, all I can say, what a hell of a move right there towards the end of the race. Getting it done here tonight, finishing P2. Take us back to how you got it done.
1 sec. I don't know, man. I came from what, 8th, I think it was, just kind of, hanging around, running where was fast, and I don't know. I'm not really good at these things, you know what I mean? These interviews, I don't really do much. I don't really try that hard other than till it gets to the end. You got to try your ass off to keep the car straight and everything else like that. But I mean, I pretty much wait on what everybody else does, you know. Yeah, I guess I got in the wall there after that restart, allowed Jeffrey by me, and we kept having them. We go green, then we get a yellow. We go green, then we get a yellow. I'm like, I needed a lap to get wound up on the top and everything else, but if you could hit the top just perfect, it was fast, and 3 and 4, like we'd go green, and I'd have a run in 3 and 4 on Jeffrey and Mason, and then next thing you know, we get a yellow going into coming out of 4. It's like, come on, man, I need these laps to get wound up here, so. Yeah, it was a good race. It was fun. It got pretty sketchy early on, and we was all, the first, I don't know, 8 laps or so, then we had a yellow. That was really fun. It was really tight racing, hard racing. You got all these fast guys going against each other, and there's only so many lanes on the track that you can fight for. So, once you get a group of guys that's got their head on straight for a little bit, then it's a good time. But when it comes down to, they just want to drive like assholes, then it's hard to do,
Oh yeah, 100%. Understand all of that, and and hopefully we can all get that cleared up for next week. As I'm still trying to look for a streamer for Sundays here to help out more on the track for Justin and all of them. So, but hey, you can't complain, man. You come in P2, coming to the line on Jeffrey and Bigford there, so congrats to you, Big Slow. I know you're trying to get another season dub here with us as you're trying to make it back to back with us. So hopefully,
Oh, yeah.
hopefully you can get it done here this season again.
Yeah, we were pro late models in 358. Now we're back in the pro late. So, I was really looking forward. I wish we would have did some UMPs, but that's all right.
Yeah, you never know. Something could happen for next season, and we'll probably bring those back. So.
Right.
But overall, man, congrats again on the P2 here tonight. Big Slow, before you take off, anybody on the car you want to thank?
Yeah, Gunner at Swan Speed Shop, all the boys at FTM, Drury Designs, Get Nasty Motorsports, DJ Sim Shop, Dina Super Dirt Car, Dupro Hauling Services, and congrats to Rayfield on the win, and good race with Jeffrey and Mason, and thank you for the league here and broadcast for tonight. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming out, and we'll definitely see you again next week.
Thanks, man.
All right, well, that was Big Slow Devin Howard finishing P2. I see Jeffrey down there, so let's bring in Jeffrey real quick. Jeffrey, you got a copy?
I do.
Hey, man, you were one spot short. You were definitely the only car I saw rolling on the very bottom of the racetrack, but one spot short of finishing P2 here tonight, man. Take us back to how you felt and what you could have possibly done to get that second position.
Yeah, I kind of slipped on that last restart. So it kind of messed me up a little bit. I think I would have had P2, but I don't know. Mason, I guess Mason was trying to throw a slider or something, and he killed me. So that broke all my momentum and stuff. And then I think Devin got a run on me. Actually, Bicky almost got me. So thankfully, I was able to hold on to P3.
Oh yeah, 100% Jeffrey. I mean, you definitely, like I said, the only car on the very bottom just rolling the field, and everyone else was staying pretty much dominant to the middle and the top. Just take us back. What was on that bottom of the racetrack that was making you go?
I knew guys when it started. I knew that they were running the top, just killing the tires. So I said, well, I'll slow roll the bottom, and it kept getting better and better. And if I could hit it right, I could pull them down the straightaway. It looked like, and I said, well, I'm gonna just stay down here until I just start getting freight trained. And it never went away. It's just like it hung with them, or even got better than the top, I think.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. Like I said, we saw tons of lanes come in here tonight late. Like I said, you're the only one on the bottom, so I just didn't know how you can hold that bottom very well. Like I said, that one slider from Mason when he got into you kind of, hurt you a little bit in the rear end, and luckily you still managed to come in the top three. So congrats to you, Jeffrey, on that. Before takeoff, Jeffrey, anybody on a car you want to thank?
Yeah, Midwest Sim Sports, Majula Say Speed Shop. I'd like to thank y'all for putting this on.
All right, well, thank you, Jeffrey, for coming out, and hopefully we'll see you again next week.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, that was Jeffrey coming in P3 here tonight. Let's bring in your leader, Stephen Rayfield. Stephen, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, dominant performance here tonight. Go fast time overall in qualifying, winning Heat 1, then qualifying for the top of the A main and leading all 40 laps, man. Take us back to how you got it done here tonight.
Man, it just really back to qualifying, making sure, hitting lines right, making the right adjustment on speed 51 setups, and really just I know I wish Ian would have been able to race there. I know we were probably the two most dominant cars, and I'd at least liked a little bit of a race there, but overall it was pretty good. I mean, in the main, I know there them last few laps, the bottom started coming in, and I know I couldn't get my car on the bottom with how much I tightened my car up. It was just set to ride through the slick and bounce off the cushion and rip. But overall, it was a pretty good night. Seems to be a lot of controversy going on, so I'm sure you got your hands full as well.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, I definitely got my hands full right now, but you know what? It is to do stuff. It's all about tomorrow. But, Rayfield, I don't know how you got it done. I mean, congrats to you, man. I mean, definitely 51 speed. I could definitely tell on the car was the way to go here tonight. So congrats to you on a win here tonight, and also getting your first win in Outlaw Dirt Series as well. I know the past couple times we raced the pros, you always got screwed over and always had to finish towards the end of the field. But starting off season 8 pretty hot, finishing P1 here tonight. Congrats to you, buddy. Before you take off, anybody on the car you want to thank?
Yeah, I appreciate obviously Henderson Amusement, By God Sim Shots, By God Sim Sports, Speed 51 Setup Shop, I believe F1D Designs as well. I appreciate the heck out of him as well. So I appreciate all those guys on my car. Without them, I don't know. I'd probably still be trying to make my own setups and doing not so hot. But with their feedback and awesome wraps to the sim shots. Just it all makes it happen.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, like I said, Rayfield, congrats to you on winning week 1 here tonight, and also congrats on leading the points so far for season 8. And hopefully we'll see you again next week as we get ready for Lucas Oil. So we'll see you again next week.
Yep. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
You thought this week was bad.
It sounds like you got some work to do, Rayfield.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be my drop week. We go look at the schedule.
All right, Rayfield. Well, like I said, congrats to you, and we'll see you again next week.
All right, y'all. See y'all.
See you, bub.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's going to wrap up Season 8 opener here tonight at Charlotte. Thank the admins enough for helping out Justin Henderson, Dustin, and the rest of the gang as well. The other guy who's in here right now is Justin, so... And yes, they can still hear you, Justin, so...
No, that's cool. Shout out to the ODS crew.
Oh, you know what? We definitely get our shout out. Definitely work for it. But
Yeah,
overall...
the work's just starting.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But overall, guys, thank you for tuning in, and hopefully we'll see you guys again next week as we head into week 2 at Lucas Oil Speedway. Have a great night.